The second important thing, guys, is that I want you to focus on this part really well. You see those three dots above? Those three dots above the chat, I want you to pay attention to this. There are three options, and many people don't know what they are. No one means what? Here, the word everyone means that everyone can participate. They can send messages and all that. No one. If I choose no one, can anyone write a message? Dr. Huda or Dr. Ibrahim or Dr. Allah write a message with the word no one? No. Can't be excellent. Dr. Huda is telling you that you cannot write a message. So if you want to control the messaging as well, I will click on those three dots and select no one. If I want everyone to write, I will choose no one. What is in this place? Does anyone know it? Host and co-host, host and co-host. What does this mean? There are a lot of people who don't know it, guys. A lot of people don't know it. What does this mean? This message, the smart one is the one who says, presenter. What does presenter mean? If I choose to do it this way, let's do it this way, let's do it this way, let's do it and see what happens. All right, I did it this way. Dr. Allah, Dr. Ibrahim, and Dr. Huda try to write a message now. They wrote a message and sent it to Hala. Now pay attention. Dr. Ibrahim sent me a message saying Hala. Dr. Huda, do you see that word Hala on your screen? On your personal page, there is no invitation on Blackboard for me. There is no invitation for my participation. You are on your Zoom page. Do you see it? That word Hala? Dr. Huda. Dr. Huda is saying no. Oh, so what does this mean, guys? It means that I am allowing the student, the teacher sends a message, and only the teacher can see it. The teacher, who is the host, we agreed on that. Only the teacher can see the message. Okay? I'm allowing the student to send it, but the other students won't see the message. I'm the only one who can see it. Any student who sends a message, I'm the only one who sees it. God. So pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. I mean, I'm not allowing the students to see the message at all. I'm allowing them to send me messages and I only see them. I'm the only teacher who sees them. So there are special systems like that. Any student who sends a message, I have an opinion about them. I have an opinion about them. In a private message, as Fatima says to you, this is really beautiful. There are a lot of people who don't know this. I mean, many people on Zoom don't know this. They imagine that when I, as a teacher, send a message to a student, it's just for them. No, even if the student sends me a message, I'm the only one who sees that message. I'm the only one who sees that message. The other students don't see it. For example, Dr. Ilham sent a message and I see everything, but they don't see each other's messages. On their page, they don't see each other's messages. What is the message? If I want to put all the messages, everyone shared, and I see, what is the word? Everyone. I have three options regarding the messages. I have full control here over how the messages are sent. Either I allow everyone to send messages, or I don't allow anyone to send at all, or I allow someone to send to me, and I only see it. And this is something very beautiful in the Zoom. After that, we will come to the important list, or the very important thing, which is the screen. You're not explaining the lesson. We've talked about the chat. Now let's move on to the very important list, or the very important thing, which is that you're explaining a lesson. You're explaining a lesson and you want to share your screen. So how are you going to share? Are you going to display the entire screen? Or are you going to show a file? Or what? Here, the capabilities are higher than Blackboard. Now, let's take a look at the company's capabilities. If you click on the word share, focus with me now. When you click share screen, it means you're sharing the entire screen. Anything you display on the screen, the student will see it. What about this, Dr. Sami? There's a smoothness here. For example, if you open PowerPoint first. Open it first like this. Open PowerPoint first like this. Open it first. Open Zoom. For example, if you have a lesson on PowerPoint or lesson in PDF, Open it all up first before you open Zoom. Why? Because when you open it from the beginning, it makes it easier for you that if you want to display only the PowerPoint and you say share, in this case, the student will only see the PowerPoint from my screen. And the screen will be above it. And now the student only sees PowerPoint from my screen. And this is something very nice. He doesn't see the file that I'm displaying through it. I will do stop share. Dr. Sami will say to me, I understand from you that all these open windows, this is a browser, this is the PowerPoint I'm presenting, this is another PowerPoint, this is another browser, and the browsers I open or any page I open, I can display this page only. As for the screen, Dr. Sami, it means that I'm on the computer screen. Anything I open on the computer screen, if I click on this, and then click share, in this case, anything I open on the computer screen, the student can see it. Anything I open on the computer screen, the student will see it. As for the screen, Dr. Sami, it means that I'm on the computer screen. Anything I open on the computer screen, if I click on this, and then click share, in this case, anything I open on the computer screen, the student can see it. Anything I open on the computer screen, the student will see it. If I click on any course like this, the student will see it. If I open a file like this, the student will immediately see anything I open. The student can see anything I open in this way. So, the student sees everything I'm opening or working on. Anything I open, the student can see it right away. This is regarding screen sharing. Anything I open, the student can see it right away. This is regarding screen sharing. And honestly, I prefer this. This is easy for me. If you have a file and you don't want to show it, open it first and then click on it. Open it first, then click on it, and then click on the word share. Okay, open it first and click on it, then do something and click on the word something. In this case, this file does not appear. Of course, if you have more than one slide, you can click to switch to your second slide, third slide, or fourth slide. You can change the slide you are using. You can switch between this slide and that slide and explain in front of the slide and present the slide. So you can do that and click share like this, and then start clicking like this and go to the next slide, and so on. This is regarding the explanation topic. So when you come to explain, right? When you come to explain, you have options because you're presenting through the screen. Okay, there's something important. I'm working on just one tab called the basic tab. This is the basic tab. Why the basic tab? There are still two things. What is it, Dr. Sami? Well, there's something called a whiteboard. A whiteboard means if you want to open a whiteboard, I can share a whiteboard and start explaining on it, such as how it works.